Okay. So now Lord's ready to come because Ashan is ready. You already Pitasthapanas you done. When Lord's coming, technically, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He should not come alongly, calm and happy persons coming alongly. That should have nice, blow the conch shell. Conch shell blowing means you are declaring some very special persons are arriving. Some, purifications, waters in front of it, some flower petals in front of, him, just a welcoming him, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So when Lords come, you already prepared their Pitasthan, and you will see where is the Tulsi, Krishna will go there. Where is no Tulsi, Radharani will go there. And always remember, excuse me, Krishna's left side, Srimati Radharani goes. Lord Ramachandra's left side, Mata Sita goes. And Lord Ramachandra's right side, Lakshman goes. And Lakshman's right side, Hanuman goes. When Lords come, the one persons will go and welcoming him. The very first things you are welcoming him to giving a sitting asana by meditation. So you're taking some flowers and giving an asana. You are saying, idam ashanam, idam ashanam, klim krishnaya namaha, idam ashanam, shrim radhika oi namaha. Radhika nahi, not as like radhika namaha. When is like a going to the Shakti Tattva, that time oi word was added. Radhika oi namaha, Lalita oi namaha, Vishakhayai namaha. So all the omens are going to oing, oi. That's the mantras. As like, when we chant our Guru Gayatri mantra, we didn't say om, oing, right? Oing Gurave namaha. Oing, oing Gurave namaha. And this is all the Bija mantras. You all of the Brahmanas are here, so that's why we don't have any problem to disclose those Bija mantras.
So, Prabhu, one quick question, Prabhu. So, those who are not second initiated, they should not chant the Bija mantras.
Right. They can just simply say it, Sri Krishnaya Namaha, Sri Radhikavi Namaha, Klim, Shrim, Wing, Hum, Lam. This is all our Bijakshara mantra. So, first you are giving asanam. When you're giving asanam, then you're welcoming him. On welcoming, Om. Om Swagatam Shushwagatam. Om Swagatam Shushwagatam. That time also you are taking flower petal and ringing a bell. So normally one pujari on the back ringing bell, and you are doing it. Om Swagatam Shushwagatam Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Om Swagatam Shushwagatam Shrim Radhikavi Namaha. With the welcoming. So asanam, swagatam. After swagatam, you are washing his feet. So that time you are taking padyam. There is a lot of small content out there. We are taking padyam. Okay. And using Om etat padyam. Etat padyam. Okay. Om etat padyam. Klim Krishnaya Namaha. So when I chant, I add some more mantra. Pado prakshalanarthe padyam samarapayami. Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Means you are giving details. For what purpose you are giving a padyam? Pada prakshalanarthe. For washing his feet. But you are just saying simple word. Etat padyam. Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Etat Padyam Prim Radhikavai Namaha. Then Argham. Argham will come Idam. Om Idam Argham Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Om Idam Argham Shrim Radhikavai Namaha. Idam. And
One more time.
Om Idam Argham. Argham. Argha. Argham. Padya. Padyam. And then, who was the scholar on the back said, Argham Shirashe Dadami. Giving to the head. Then there is every, like a Padyam have a mantra. Argham have a mantra. So those I'm going to be not right now. If all the pujaris want to learn, whoever interested, I'm not a teacher, but I feel is like, whatever I know, if I can share with all of you, it will be even better for me so that I can also memorize those things. Otherwise, I'm forgetting so many things I forget. I feel it's like very shame on me. That's how I forget because I don't share with anyone.
I don't use it.
That's the problems. But when I will, come with share with everyone, then by default, I have to remember those. This is help for me. So I will give you those. Every items have a mantra. Every items have a mantra. There's not only one mantra. There's varieties of mantras. Padyams have 11 mantras, different. You can use any of them. It's like Kritartham Anugrih Tamasvim Shapalam Jivitato Me Chadagvaishe Devesham Chidanandam Apriyam. So every mantras have a meanings. So I'm going to teach you that later on. Let's go to the sequences. Where we are? We are in Argham, right?
Yeah.
We are in Argham. So Asanam, what you going to say? Asanam?
Idam Asanam.
Okay. Swagatam.
Om Swagatam. Suswagatam.
Right. And then Padyam.
Om
Etad Padyam.
Etat Padyam. Argham.
Idam Argham.
Idam Argham. Now, Achaman. Idam Achamaniyam. Achamaniyam. Idam Achamaniyam.
Prabhu, I have one question.
Yes, Prabhu.
So right now we welcome the Lord, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is when they are on the table, on the asan, and then we are doing these mantras.
Yeah. That's what I was
So-
saying. Oh, you go ahead.
No, so I thought this time and during the Bhumi Puja, we also did with the hand, like when you say Ashnam or maybe Etat Padyam and others, like we were using the Padyam and then giving to the Lord and then putting it on the tray itself. That's not what we're doing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because that's the deities are there.
Okay.
Deities are already in Pitasthanas. That's why you offer asan for sitting asan. Then you are offering, means you're welcoming him there. And then you're offering Padyam, Argham, Achamanam.
Okay. So the Padyam we are doing is directly to the feet,
Mm-hmm.
saying the mantra, do to the feet, to both the feet, and then throwing the water in the tray.
Normally, because we don't have the Visharjani Patra, it's supposed to have the one pot.
Okay.
It's called the Visharjani Patra, means holding the remaining water after offering. So normally Padyam should go to the Lord's feet directly. That doesn't go to directly on the tray. Argham will go to that Visharjani Patras.
Okay.
So it's like in temple, when you offer bhoga, right? So that's why I want to this piece, but everyone will just only use the one Achaman cup inside. We should have a 2 Achaman cups and 1 Visharjani Patra.
We have, right?
We have it. We have Visharjani Patras, and you have to take 1 extra Achaman cup from Achaman areas, our Achaman areys. We saw in an altar, that's called Vishesha Achamanaha. And which one is outside is called the Shamanya Achmana. Samanya and Vishal. Anyway, those all details Prabhu, I will give, I want to give all of you. I will add some more pujaris when I will get a green signal from our temples and also from all the pujaris, and according to your interest, I will come through. Okay. So let's go through our sequences. So we just finished the
Achaman.
Achaman. Now, after Achaman, you are giving Madhuparka. Madhuparka is a Panchamrita. Madhuparka's mantra is Eshaha. Eshaha Madhuparkam. Eshaha Madhuparkam. Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Eshaha Madhuparka. Shrim Radhika Vai Namaha.
So Prabhu, that one we showed to the face, yeah?
So
In front of the
Madhuparkas
level.
you are showing to giving to Lord's hand so then Lord's
Hand.
can honor it.
Oh, okay, to the hand. Okay.
And you give it to both the hands, like, or just one hand? And
Right hand.
Right
just
hand.
One right.
Only right hand.
Right hand. Okay.
So,
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, Arghyam also we are giving to hands.
Argham Shirashe Dadami.
Okay.
So
Arghyam,
meditating, we are giving Shirash. The
right.
head.
Achamaniyam.
Achmaniam is hand.
So Achmaniam is for both hands? Or
Achmaniam, no.
just
Only in right hand.
on the right hand?
Right.
Lord always eats with right hand. We sometimes use both hands.
So those the Achman. Madhuparkams. After Madhuparkams, then we have to give to Punar Achman. Punar Achman, because he honored the Madhuparka and it's have a honey on it. So then he's actually contaminated the hands. So you have to clean the hand. So then again, we say Eshaha Madhuparka, but Puna Achman, again, Idam.
Idam Punarachamaniyam.
Idam Punarachmaniyam. So, it's like the mantra saying, Utsishtam Avichi Barpi, Utsishta Opichi Barpi, Jasya Smaranamakratah, Shuddho Apnati Tasmaite, Punaha Achamaniyakam, Omidam Puna Achamaniyam Samarapayami. So, that is for what purpose the mantras are given to directly. Ultimately. So, after Puno Achamaniyam, then you are doing Arti to Lord. With that, normally many places, meaning, the incense we do, incense first, dhupam. So when you are offering dhupam, that time you have to say, Esha dhupaha. Esha dhupaha. Before that, you can say, Aghrayan arthi. Aghrayan arthi. Means taking the pregnancy. Incense, what Lord get? Smoke? No. Lord get pregnancy. That's why I said, Banashpati Rashat Prava Gandhadhya Gandho Uttamam Agreyanaha Sarvah Devanam Dhupo Vayam Pratigidjatam. Of the smell.
So it should be Eshaha Dupaha.
Eshaha Dhupaha. Klim Krishnaya Namaha. So when you are offering the dhupas, it doesn't go to the feet, navels, or face. It goes directly, whole body, because he's taking a pregnancy. Eshaha Dhupaha.
What do you say?
Aghrayanarthi. Aghrayanarthi. Okay. Then, after the dhupaha, then Pestha Deepam. So then is mentioning, actually Pestha Deepam, so you can say Pishtha Deepam also. Pishtha meanings remembering that Navadala Padda, mean Ashtadala Paddas, 9 Pithasthanas. 9, the different Pithas of Lord. So Pishtha Deepaha or Pishtha Deepaha. So that time you're going to be say, Eshaha Pishtadipam Shamarapayami or Eshaha Pishtadipam Darshayami. Darshayami. Both words are good, but Darshayami is more nicely here. You know? Then Bija mantras. And the Pishtadipam will go Jugopat, because you don't have much time. So that's why you have to go to the Jugopat. Jugopat means Radha Krishna together on feet, Radha Krishna together on chest, Radha Krishna together on face, and then complete 7.
For both of them together.
So that's called Jugopat. Jugopat means combining. Or you can do it a single way also. But because we don't have time, we always go to Jugopat.
We do the same thing when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, same thing.
For Sitaram.
Sitaram, Lakshman, Hanuman. So you have to make sure the Jugopat is equal to Sitaram, and then Lakshman, and then Hanuman. Yes.
But for Nitya Gaur Hari, how Prabhu?
Together.
Together, okay.
Yeah. Because there is no Matas are there.
All right. Yeah.
Yes. That's the Ram Chitas are there. So you have to go through the Ram Chitas first.
So this is only for while doing Aarti during Abhisekhams, but not for worship.
Not only that, this sequence you can also follow when you are offering Aarti to your home or your altar.
Oh, okay. Together.
Together, or if you have enough time.
Okay. So you can do individually also.
Right, right. You can do singly also.
Okay.
After the Pishtha Deepam or Pistha Deepam, then Pushpam. Etani Gandha Pushpani. Etani Gandha Pushpani. Then Bija Mantra. Klim Krishnaya Namaha. Prim Radhika Oi Namaha.
So, Prabhu, one question, Prabhu. So
Yeah.
here's this flower that we get. It doesn't have any aroma, any fragrance. So should we add some scented oil to the flower, or
Yeah.
what do you do?
Yeah. If that any flowers, if you have, doesn't have any fragrance, always is better. Either that's what we do. Normally, you know, the fragrance also is a chemical.
Yeah.
So it's not really good. So we always add sandalwood paste.
Okay. Okay. That's
We
good.
just sandalwood paste on the flower.
Okay.
That's I said. Shachandana Shahitam. Shachandana Shahitam Gandha Pushpa.
The Pushpam. So, Prabhu, we get, without any added chemicals from.
Yes, you can use it.
Okay.
Obviously.
From in front of Krishna Balram temple in Vrindavan.
Yeah, Vrindavan.
Yeah, there are 2 varieties that guy sells. But if you ask for it, he will give the original one without, because he told us how to test it. You put a drop on your eyelid. If it stings, it has chemicals. If it doesn't, then it is original. But the price will be like 10 times higher.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's you can add it in a flower.
Etani Gandhani Pushpani.
Etani Gandha Pushpani. Etani Gandha Pushpani. After the Pushpam, then Naividya. Idam Naividyam. So that times the false you will say, Idam Nana Vidha Rashojuktaha Paladi Dravyam Naividyam Shamarpayami. After Naividyas,
Idam nana vidar asoyuktam
Phaladi Dravyam.
aladi dravyam.
Now, if we have a, something else also, not only the phalam, then you can chant those also. Idam
Kadali palam
Nanavidha Phaladi Dravya Shahitam.
sahitam. Okay.
Mistanyam,
Mishtanyam, yeah.
Paniyadikam,
Hmm.
whatever is there, you can say those name. You can add it. It's an add-on.
And
So,
then
so Prabhu, if I want to combine both like Naivedyam and Paniyadikam, which comes first?
Paniyadikam always go last. I mean, it's last.
Okay.
and then Prabhu will have to say Shrim Klim Radha Krishnabhyam Namaha.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Because the offering are going to Jugapat. Okay. And after offering done, because of the Abhisekam, we don't have much time. So that time you are just chanting only the Krishna Gayatri or Gopal Gayatri.
Yeah.
Prem Krishna Govinda Gopi Janabala. You're chanting that 10 times. And then you have that Achman is ready, which one we offer 2 times already. So that's again we have to give. Idam punaha hastau mukha prakshalan arthe puna achamaniyam chamarpayami. Or you can say puna achamaniyam pratigidjatam. Anyway, those mantras I'll chant later on. Yes, Mahamantra.
Okay. Idam prakshalana, mukha prakshalana.
Hasta mukha prakshalanarthe punah achamaniyam.
So basically giving water again to wash your hands and mouth.
Right. Because he honored the food, so he need to clean.
Lord's hands and mouth, yes.
So when we are chanting the Gopal mantra, do we have to wind the Brahminical thread around our thumb, or is it okay to chant just like that?
No, Brahminical thread must be in your hand.
And okay.
Yeah. Without that, it doesn't have any powers. No, it doesn't go to the Lord.
Yeah.
Make sure that Brahma Ghat means that guiding nut under your Gayatris, your threads, that should be on your thumb. Okay. After the Naividyam done, and then after Naividyam, your Punachaman done, then now Lord's ready to go and take, bath. So that's what's happened. Then that times we'll go to Shugandhi Toilam, fragrance oil. So normally, as I mentioned, the fragrance oil should be either sesame oil or, because in India we do use fresh flower oil, meaning it doesn't have any chemicals. But over here, very difficult to find. So that's why I always said, if you don't have sesame oil, then use olive oil. The olive oil also have a fragrance, and also there is no options will come for your health. One times in Mayapur, Lord Narasimha Dev's Abhisekh time, we used to do oil Abhisekh first, and then we used to do the Abhisekh. So after oil Abhisekh, we cleaned up nicely, and then normal Abhisekh start. So what happened might be the pipeline, because the Abhisekh waters come to the outside, and we make a big, drum is falling there. So from there we're distributing. So the pipelines have some oil inside. And what happened? How many devotees are getting very beginning of Panchamrit? Very beginning, almost 150 devotees got sick, upset stomach. Everyone have to go to hospital. So I was in the first group, I take Panchamrit, but I'm lucky that I don't have any problems. But I have to take care of all other devotees to take them in the hospital. And from there, we decide that we're not going to do the oil Abhisekh in the same day in Narasimha Dev. So that's why still now, The oil Abhisekh take place day before. And then after oil Abhisekh, make very heavy warm water on the 5 lines so then clean up. And the next day, Panchamrita Abhisekh.
But if we are doing in a plate, like into the home deities, Prabhu, we can use Mysore sandalwood oil.
If it is a pure, no chemicals, because
Yes.
you are consuming charnamrit. If it is in chemicals, might be, it will be
Yeah.
give problems. Okay.
But olive oil or sesame oil is good, right?
Right. Because those, even you directly drink, it doesn't have any problems.
Yeah.
Right?
So, Prabhu mantra.
Okay. Idam Sugandhita Tuilam. Sugandhita Tuilam. Then you're putting the tuilam to the Lord's body.
We say samarpayami? No, not required.
No, this one you don't have to because you are offering it to directly to Lord's body.
Plus Bija mantra.
Yeah. Then Bija mantras in every times. After the tuilam, you have to do Murti Shuddhi. So that Murti Shuddhi means you have to take a little bit of water in a conch shell, and there is no mantras. Just put it in directly in the Lord. If you want, you can say Shuddhikaranarthe Shuddhodakam. Shuddhodakam means a pure water. There is no mixing. Pure Ganga water. Shuddhikaranarthe Shuddhodakam. You're putting a little bit of water, both deities, and then Tilapishtam. Idam Tilapishtam. Then Bija mantras, and you are offering the Tilapishtam to the deities. After Tilapistams, again you are offering a water. You have to make sure that water is a little bit of warm. It's not a cold water. Mention Ushna Jalaha. Ushna. Okay.
So, Prabhu, for Tilapishtam, what is the mantra, Prabhu?
Tilapishtam. Idam Tilapishtam, then Bija mantra. Okay. So after the Tilapistams, then there is no mantras, just the water, plain, Shuddhodakam. Prakshalanarthe Shuddhodakam. So you are actually Prakshalanam, the soap have to be removed.
So Tilapishtam is soap, right?
Yes, Tilapishtam is a soap. Soap for Lord. Then after that, Panchamrita start. Idam Dugdham.
Milk.
Dugdham. Or actually we don't say Dugdham. We say Paya. Payaha. Idam Payosnanam Shamara Payami. Paya meaning say milk. Dugdham. Dugdham also is a Sanskrit. You can say Dugdham, you can say Payaha.
You don't say Shiram?
No. The Payosnanam Samarapayami. So now, no idam. Om Dodhisnanam Samarapayami.
Just for yogurt, no idam.
So this is you can add idam, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. Optional. It's optional. It's mentioning this is the optionals.
Dadhisnanam, right?
Yeah. Dodhisnanam Samarapayami.
And do we have to say the Bija mantra, Prabhu?
Yeah, obviously. Isn't it? This is our going to very quick. Om Lam Tasisthanam Samarpayam Klim Krishnaya Namah Mandu Darshanam Klim Shrim Radhikaya Namah Om Klim Shrim Shri Radha Krishna Bhyam Namaha. You have to go to quick. See, just descriptions. 2 hours left already.
We have to do Abhisekh every day, Prabhu. If we have to do fast, Prabhu, because you are used to doing that in Mayapur.
Yeah,
so you are very
once
fast.
it's done, when you go through the list, it will be take not more than 20 minutes. Everything will be done in a 20 minutes.
And another quick question, Prabhu, I have, like I have heard from devotees that after doing a Padhyam, anything that goes on the head only to the Lord, not to the feet, yeah? With the console, the milk or the yogurt, everything from the head.
Yes.
Nothing
Yes.
should go to the feet
Yes,
first and
that's
then to the head.
yeah, our devotees, when they do Abhishek, first they put in a feet and then head. That's not the
Yeah.
right concept to
Yeah,
bathe
that's
the
what
Lord.
I wanted to. Yeah, that's
Now,
what
the
I
head
do.
always, because when you're taking head, you didn't put your water on your feet first, then on your body and then head. Because the head through come to the lotus feet. Then it's become a charanamrit. Yeah, so always have to go directly on head. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay. After Dodhi, first 3 things from the cow. So, Dugdha Dadhi Kritam.
Rutam.
Okay. You can
So-
say Grita Snanam Samarpayami. You can put Idam or you can,
Om.
you don't have to. Om is must be there. Yeah. Then Madhu. Another nectar from the bee will come next. So Madhu Snanam, Madhu also is a Sanskrit word. So Madhu will be in a Madhu. Om Madhu Snanam Samarpayami. Bija mantras are there. After Madhu Snanam, then sugar water. So that's called Shitaha. Shita Snanam.
This is also warm, Prabhu.
No, sugar water is not wrong because when you add sugar water, that is like normal temperature. If it is little warm, is fine too. But normally, its stickiness, abnormal temperature is best.
Except for winter, we make it warm because it's cold for
yeah.
Lord. Because especially Mahaprabhu's and Lord Nityanand appearance day, those are in January, February. So we normally have warm.
Right. Okay. So Panchamrita Snana is done.
Yeah.
After the Panchamrita Snanam, then you can go to Phalarasa Snanam. So before you start the Phalarasa Snanam, you have to do a little bit of water. And that water should be a pregnancy water. As last few years, we are started making the saffron water. So either saffron water or rose water, agru water, some fragrance waters have to go.
After or before, Prabhu?
After Panchamrit.
Oh, okay.
And then this is very little bit, 2-3 conch shell, and then Phalarasa. And if we have a Pansura, so that times is like we have to go to the Pansura, in between we will offer the Phalarasas. But ultimate sequences are after that is a Phalarasas. That's called Phalarasa Snanam. And then after that you can use a nice fragrance, colorful water snan. You might be seeing a Maha Panchatattva in map with the video, right?
Yeah.
A green color, a kalash after kalash. or in the Abhay Charan serial, you can see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking bath. Now we are preparing that, before the shooting, the day before, me and another devotees got the responsibility of making those all colorful water. So anyway, so colorful water.
We do Prabhu here?
So, Prabhu, another quick question. With what do we make that colorful water? Like those are vegetable colors or what are those colors?
Yeah, normally as mentioning, this color should not be bring the other colors as a saffron water is coming from the saffron. Then kasturi, I know Mriganabhi kasturis are, can't get it. So kasturi, I don't know, is a food color, might be you can get it. If you can get it, then is okay. Then sandalwood paste with the water, with a sandalwood color, and agru. Agru is a gist of flower. That also have nice color. So that's adding it. Yeah. Those kind of.
They don't use turmeric or kumkum.
You can add that. You can add it. You can add turmeric water. You can add kumkum waters. Only the things is they try to avoid because the kumkum, if it is the metal deities, if it is stuck on the metal, the later on is very difficult to remove them.
And Prabhu, kumkum is it is not toxic also if you consume, Prabhu, if the kumkum water?
I think it's no, because you got to
Mercury,
use
yeah,
a big
kumkum
piece of
is
kumkum inside.
Mercury, yeah, kumkum means mercury.
Mercury?
Or what is that made from, Prabhu? Kumkum.
No. I know it's from the leaves.
Prabhu, earlier days it was used to be a vegetarian color. Nowadays, kumkum in the market, you'll find it all chemicals.
Okay.
So you can't guarantee. These are just kind of pigments created from organic, chemicals.
Yeah. So if you I have heard if you take that kumkum thing, then you may lose your voice also.
Yeah. Better to avoid kumkum water.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, after that, when this thing is done, then all the consorts done, then your dhulisnanam taking place. Dhulisnanam. Okay. So dhulisnanams, the reason for the dhulisnanam, I'm removing from all the stickiness from the Lord's body. And you already got the ingredients about dhulisnanam, how to prepare it. When you are actually sprinkling to the Lord, technically you should take a tail of cows. It should goes through the cow tail. So, Mahamantra Prabhu. Mahamantra Prabhu, are you saying something? Okay, so that's the dhulisnanam. And one things you should always remember, when you are offering a oil, when you are offering a tilapistams, do not use your both hand. This is offenses. Taking with the both hand and putting with the both hand, this is a complete offenses. Because we are welcoming to the Lord as a supreme personality of Godhead, but we're behaving as our friends or someone, my children. So left hand will always go to the base of the Lord. Now, if you feel the Lord is shaking, so that's why left hand will go to the bottom to hold it, and right hand you offer. When the dhulisnanam takes place, then one person will give the ushna, the warm waters, and you are just taking off those nicely. After the taking off, then is ultimately, if there is a coconut water, you can bathe with the coconut water in that time. But over here is not pounded in coconut water. So that's okay. If you have it, you can use this time, the coconut water. And then Sharbaushadhi Snanam, Mahaushadhi Snanam. Sharbaushadhi and Mahaushadhi you can get in India. This is a varieties kind of herbs together of Sharbaushadhi and Mahaushadhi. So I use normally Balaram Jayanti, I plan it, but I couldn't get time to go and pick it up from my room. But Janmashtami, I will bring it that also. After that, then is called Mangala Snanam. We don't do, we do that Mangala Snanam using only one thing. So Mangala Snanam normally goes with a 6 variety of item together. And those 6 items are Durvagrash, lotus seed, Rochana, means Gorochana. Can't find it nowadays. Jati Pushpaha, there is one kind of flower, his name is Yati. Then Kunda, Kunda flower, you know, we say Ratkarani,
Parijata,
Kunda flowers.
night queens.
Kunda is not actually Parijat, because Parijat is not a night queen. Parijat is different flowers.
So
Jasmine,
what-
Prabhu? Jasmine?
Kunda is not a jasmine also. It look like a jasmine, but it look like almost Parijat, but little bit more tiny. When Krishna go for Rasa dance, he used to wear the Kunda flowers garland.
Ratakali,
I know.
Prabhu. Ratakali,
It
Ratakali.
will be very small, right, Prabhu?
Right, very small and
Very small, and it has a hole in between. You can string together. Okay, I know what you are saying. Okay.
right.
It
Yeah.
looks
So Prabhu,
similar
I think
to
it is called
Parijat.
Ratakali with stem is little reddish and the flower is white.
Right, Ratkarani. So, and Kushagrash. So now what we get, whatever flower we get, just we use only flowers. There is no option. So that's I call Pushpasnanam. That's the Mangala Snanam, this is a Pushpasnanam. Then there is a Bijastakam Snanam. Bijastaka is also those 8 kind of seeds. We don't do that because it's not available here. So I'm not giving the details on that. Then Phalodaka Snanam. The Phalodaka Snanam normally, I use a banana. You open the bananas from the skin and putting in a Shastradhara and you bathing to the Lord. Then Ratnodaka Snanam. Ratnodaka Snanam, excuse me. As you know, I gave the gold, then silver, and then it's called Ashtadagdha Snanam. That's normally we don't do. We just do the sandalwood Snanam. The Chandana Snanam. Sandalwood paste, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And this is all are happening with a Shastradhara. And after Shastradhara is done, dry the deity with the towel and then Pushpa Snanam, Pushpa Abhisekh. After Pushpa Abhisekh, you are giving Jayadhani, taking deity to the inside for preparations. Any questions?
Prabhu, I have
Yes.
a question, Prabhu. So while giving all these baths, we should hold the conch only in the one hand, or we can hold in both hands.
Conch you can hold in both hands.
Okay. Okay. Because sometimes the conchs are so big, you can't hold it in one hand and
It
do that.
should not be goes with one hand. That's the thing is, where you use your both hand, where you use one hand.
One hand, yeah.
When we do pranam, we don't pranam in one hand.
Yeah.
In a both hand. The similar way when you're abhisheking, it have to be a both hand. Sometimes we are offering a flower, should not be directly in one hand. If one hand is ghanta is fine. If there is no, then
You have
Both
to-
hands.
left hand in below or left hand in your thumb.
Yeah.
With the both hand.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Any other questions anyone have?
Prabhu, I have a question.
Yes, Prabhu.
When sponsors do Abhisheka, then do we allow them to do the Abhisheka, or we have to hold the Abhishekam vessel and they hold our hand?
Prabhu, now normally we are doing our Utsav Vigrahas. So on that, we allowed everyone to do Abhishek directly.
Okay.
Technically, whereas the Archa Vigrahas are, those Archa Vigrahas, even a first initiated devotee also cannot go and do Abhishek. Only the Brahmanas do. No? So when is like a this kind of celebration and we have only the Utsav deities, so they can do that.
Okay.
So Prabhu, one question. When we're doing Abhishek and bringing the deities, we don't bring Srila Prabhupada first, or is there anything we do with our Guru Varga?
So if the Abhisheks are taking place inside the temple, then Prabhupada are there. But if the Abhisheks are taking outside of the temple, yes, you should bring a Prabhupada small deity on that, on the table.
But on Bhumi Puja day, Prabhupada was in full dress, and one Mataji wanted to bathe him. So
That's, yeah. Okay. So anyone have any more questions?
So Prabhu, colorful water that you said, that's optional, because we didn't do that, right? At Bhumi
Yeah,
Puja?
we do with a saffron water. We just started actually. Before that, we used to don't have a saffron, but I got one donor, two donor actually. One is our Jayanti Mata, and another one Mataji from Baltimore, who always supply me saffron. So then I started using saffron for a lot. Right.
Amazing, Prabhu. And one more thing, Prabhu, when we are doing the water, we put that thing at the top, like chalni thing, and then
No, colorful water, you don't need to Shastradhara. That's going directly.
that goes right. Okay.
Mhm.
But otherwise, later you have to put the water.
Daskan goes directly with a kalash.
Okay.
Mitkumbham.
And Shastradhar is that chalni thing that's called
Shastradhara means whereas they have a hundreds of holes. So
Okay.
dhara means is every holes are bringing one dhara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
thousands of.
Okay, so I think if you have any more questions, you can always send a group message, and I will reply you with a voice chat. I will send it with a voice message, and whatever you writing it, you go through, read through, and let me know about that, our monthly plan. So then we can add more people, more pujaris on that groups, and we can go through. Even we can go through in person. Those are in person is even in better, and we'll keep the options for our Zoom also. Anyone, because everyone is not might be free.
Yeah, and
Is it?
please post the questions in the WhatsApp group so that it benefits everybody.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Prabhu, I will request whoever has taken good notes of your lecture today, Prabhu, if they have time, if they can prepare a PowerPoint of this thing and put together for future reference for anyone joining as a Brahmana or whoever. So that will really be helpful if something is there like in a notation format. So
Digital,
exactly. So that will be so nice, wonderful service for anyone if they can do. Because I didn't took the notes. I'll go through this lecture. This is recorded. I'll try to make a note that time. But right now I was trying to focus because I can't do both that thing. When I'm hearing, I can't take notes. If I'm taking notes, I'll miss something on hearing. So that's why I was requesting if anyone has taken a good notes, then if they can prepare a PowerPoint of it, that will really be wonderful.
Yeah, that will be really great. Whoever our expertise with have a good note, PowerPoint, that will be very helpful. Even if we post it, and then we can post it to our social media also. So not only our group devotees are help, getting a help, other people also can get help too.
Any volunteers for that?
Raghunandan Prabhuji, this can be something future scope, like, you know, we can have our own small deity worship courses, like with all the shlokas and, you know, all
Yeah,
the detailed procedures.
yeah,
Actually,
that is,
Jayananda Prabhu used to do it. I don't know new pujaris, but Jayananda Prabhu yearly training. He's a North
Yes.
America deity worship minister, and he
Yeah.
used to go through all of these.
Yeah.
Prabhu, I heard we are getting a new version of the deity worship manual from I don't know, is it BBT?
Yeah, Prabhu, wait for that. But you know, we are going for our primary deity worshipping details. So whatever we are doing here, see if anyone can do PowerPoint on that. That will be good.
I think somebody will have to sit with you and take notes personally as you talk.
no, we can look at the recordings. Once the recording is posted, we can go through it multiple times and take
Yeah,
notes at
yeah.
our leisure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Prabhu, if you